Yes, hello amazing viewers. It's a cool Friday afternoon. I'm Moses Mugisha here, one of the hosts on Euroforum. I'm right here in Stockholm at a place called Kongsholmen. Usually send and a stream from Oslo, Norway, but this time I'm in Stockholm. What you just saw there, it's a Swedish word, drejeriet, which is literally translated in English as the pottery workshop. This is a workshop owned by a fellow Ugandan, Faizal. We've hosted him here before on Euroforum, where he has had a very inspiring story in line with the wooden bike. Hey, it's this very guy who is well known for having weird ideas, which rarely make sense to many of us. But after some time, that's when we realized that he had something very, very, very big and impactful. So as you see here, we're already inside the workshop, which he tells over something that is a 3-in-1 or even a 4-in-1. What you see there are some of the clay products that are what I've understood, that these products are actually made by individuals. So they are bought, but someone can buy and do some stuff with it, but we shall get to know from the big man himself. This is the interior of the workshop, and it has, the little I've known, it has a very amazing story, which we shall get to know. It's a very inspiring one. Faizal has had a very, very huge milestone and a very big impact among the Ugandan community in Sweden. He's been one of the Ugandans, not born and raised, but he has grown in Sweden in the most part. He has won himself an award a couple of years back of his company, Tours of Stockholm. Under his company, Tours of Stockholm, he won himself an award of being the most innovative company in Stockholm. That was under the wooden bike concept. For those who have been watching Euroforum, you must have watched this some years back. So 2 years back, around the same time of the year, we were at one of his workshops. This is the second branch where I shared his inspiration around this. But this one is a different one. What you just saw here, there is there are wordings here, which I will read very fast. He says pottery is one of the oldest human inventions that has stood the test of time, weaving itself into the fabric of human history. From humble beginnings as functional vessels for storing food and water to becoming intricate works of art, the timeless art of pottery is a fascinating journey that reflects the evolution of human civilization. The process in which pottery is made has been the same since the beginning of time. Humans using our hands to shape and mold clay into creations that tell our cultures, stories, reflect our values, and gives an insight into our daily lives. And as fired clay is the only material on earth that does not change with time, pottery is literally a physical manifestation of the history of mankind. So when you embark on your own journey into pottery, remember that you are not only connecting with the timeless traditions of your ancestors, but you're also shaping creations that will translate generations of the future time. Yes, that's the summary of what this whole concept is all about. But as you see, there is a young lady here, very, very busy doing her work, and as you see, there is something here happening here. But a lot to pick from this. I've understood that she picked this from the shelves there, they were new, and she's doing her own, trying to put into impression or manifest what she has in mind. This is the workshop, and you see nature prevails in here. The man himself is right there, but we shall come back to him to tell us the whole story about this drejeriet, the clay workshop. Down here, it's where the real business takes place. Nange bintu mubiraba emboozi olumu ziba nyingi tugamba binentwa byabali tebisoboka omala kola bwoti. Yeah, some of our own have already walked the journey, which might seem impossible to many of us. But of course, when we travel, we tell stories. But the olden saying is okutambula kulaba okudda kunyumya. In this digital world, we don't actually need to where to travel back. You travel, experience, watch, but you tell the story right there and then. And that's what I'm doing right now. So this is the workshop where the business happens. But let's get these things direct from the horse's mouth. Atubulire. Nemekudda kutebereza na kweyogeza bintu ate simanya.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if I'm the one who messed up or.
Okay, it's still busy doing something, but yeah. As it finishes, just to take you through wooden bike concept. You remember this guy took us through his wooden bike concept, and this wooden bike, or these wooden bikes, used as his trademark in the his tourist business. Where tourists around Stockholm, New York, and London take tourist trips around the city using wooden bikes, and of course a couple of trips where they just walk around the city. So this is the work of this young lady here, busy. Janelle, ukola chiwa. Kino kikyokola.
Paint.
Huh?